Today I'm going to show you a really simple shadow look that I'm pairing with a cat eye and a bold red lip. Kind of a bit of a retro vintage feel today. Hope you like it.
So when I have a bold red lipstick, I usually pare down my eyeshadow and keep it simple, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use these two tools. These are the Multitasker brush and the Eyeshadow Everything brush from Mascara Beauty. Starting with the blunt end of the Multitasker brush, I'm going to use a color called Sabrina. It's this beautiful all over highlighting color. And I'm going to put that from my brow bone down to my lash line. This is a really great basis for so many different eyeshadow looks. It's always nice to have a bright highlighting color underneath your brow bone to really make it stand out and help your eyes pop. Next, I'm going to use the fluffy end of the Eyeshadow Everything brush. I'm going to be using a color called On Wednesdays. It's this really pretty pink color. It's perfect for a neutral eye because it adds a nice brightness and pop of color without a lot of pigment. I'm just doing sort of a windshield wiper motion in the crease of my eye. I'm not taking this all the way up to my brow bone or down to my lash line, just keeping it right in the middle there. Now, using the smaller end of the Eyeshadow Everything brush, I'm using a darker color called Trust. And I'm going to keep it in the corner of my eye, making kind of a backward C motion. This adds a lot of depth to my eye. You can see how one eye has a lot of depth and the other doesn't yet. Especially if you have kind of a hooded lid, this really creates another dimension. But again, it's very neutral, very natural. Now just flip the brush over and blend again with that fluffy end. And this is all we're going to do for a shadow. It's just a super simple, neutral, lovely look. But I am going to fill in my brows using the pointed end of the Multitasker brush. I'm going to use a color called Oak. Now, even if you find yourself tweezing and waxing or threading or whatever it is you do to keep your brows in check, you probably still have sparse areas that need to be filled in. An eyeshadow is a really gentle, foolproof way to do that. It's not as tricky or as harsh as a liner can be. And as a bonus, it's already there with all your eyeshadows. Just want to use little motions to fill that in. Now I'm going to use a liquid liner by Stila. The most important thing to remember with liquid liner is to keep it as close to your lash line as possible. I start in the corner of my eyes and using little sweeping motions, bring it out to the end. Then I decide how far out I want that wing to be, and then kind of connect those two lines back in the middle. The other important thing to remember with liquid liner is to not leave any space between your lashes and the liner itself. You want to make sure that there's a complete line between those two. There is a little bit of a learning curve with liquid liner. It takes a few times, but once you get the hang of it, it's really simple and it makes a fun, dramatic look. Make sure both sides are even. And that's it. This is our cat eye look today. Hope you like it. And I hope you have fun experimenting with liquid liner. Now go, get out there, gorgeous.